nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched than the first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Jared Jones. What do you got on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one. I'm impressed that he went right after her on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Two outs. Into the outfield, base hit.
That is good. The center fielder, number 27.
2 outs, runner at first. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And that is that. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. World Series Game 3. So in now for the Angels, Michel Guzman. The pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Mike Trout. The Angels down by a run here in Game 3 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
1 down, runner at first. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The Pirates leading by a run here in Game 3. Who's first? Guzman dives back in safely. Contreras, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save. That That was close, but StatCast shows us why she so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and she needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That's to third. Zips it to first, and that is out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Angels, Nathan Martorella. Two outs. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Angels lead 1, and it remains 1-0.
Now batting, the designated
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Michelle Guzman. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because she can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.